Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to my bushcraft camp, or at least one of them. Stuart here, survivalist shaman. It's been a little while since I've posted a video. You'll have to forgive the quality of the video, being as it's my mobile phone I'm using. I am endeavouring to find a better device, of course. So, what's been happening? Anybody who knows me will know I was trying to look for a new job, so I now have a new job. I'm still in the process of finding a better new job. However, it's an interesting change. I'm now more than 9 months in to working in security, which is a big change for me. If you know me, you'll know I've done many jobs in my life, from working in chocolate factories making chocolates, icing cakes, working as a cleaner, working as a skilled qualified gardener, many years of my life. So I've done many different jobs. Security is a completely new perspective on things. Mostly good, but those of you who work in security will know of the other elements that you have to deal with in society that are not so good. But that's okay. Being as I'm a survivalist and a prepper, it's a good thing to be doing, to build your confidence, to teach you about people. Not always the bad sides of people, but usually. Normally drunk people. So, thought I'd come out today, have a little chat with you, return to my bushcraft camp, which last time I was here, I didn't film it, but I did clear the leaves away, as you might have seen. Best as I could. So I've come out to chill out here today, have something to eat, reconnect with nature, build a nice fire just for the fun of it, do some meditation. So other developments, folks. As I've new to this career and obviously trying to find more stable hours, you could say, when I can achieve this goal, it'll make it a lot easier having more money and knowing what my hours are if they're more set, to be able to come out here and to do things such as bushcraft and training and doing courses on bushcraft and survivalism. Obviously I'm learning myself, as always, from books, DVDs, getting out here and practicing, and as always I'm always looking for more people to join up the Edinburgh Survival Preparedness. We can get a good group going and we can do courses together, we can do lots of events, we can really majorly grow the group, and obviously it'll be free of charge. So if you're in the Edinburgh area and you're interested in bushcraft, survivalism, outdoor survival, prepping or self-defence, personal interests, if you're interested in psychic development, spiritual healing, the spiritual side of life, talking about conspiracy theories and so on, because it ties in with survivalism. Obviously that's what you're preparing for in case the world falls apart or the government falls apart or whatever. So it's not that crazy to research these things. In fact, it's crazy not to research these things and realise there's a lot of things going on. Anyway folks, I'm not a tinfoil hat wearing guy, because I wouldn't want to spoil my amazing haircut, you see, wearing tinfoil. Anyway, so I'm just going to chill here folks and get a fire going, have some food, meditate, I'll film a little bit of this for you. Maybe the most exciting thing, maybe not the most exciting thing, but stay tuned folks. Like, subscribe, share, comment, all of these things help, much appreciated. As I say, if you want to join the group, the Edinburgh Survival Preparedness Group, and actually meet up, you can check it out on Google+. Basically go on and click on the bit request to join, or send me an email, contact me through my channel, whichever, and let's get this group up and running folks, because obviously we're now 3 months into the year already, which is flying by, and we've had a lot of snow, as you will have known. Interesting thing about that is, as a survivalist prepper, if you were having your eyes open when you went to the shops and you saw after 2 days of the trucks not getting through because of the snow and how people raided the shops for things, if you kept your eye open on what things they took, you will have found what I've found, that people were not taking the things that preppers would take. They weren't taking canned goods, they weren't taking dried goods and things that are going to last a long time. They weren't taking water. What they were taking was things like pizzas and all the normal things like chips and things that people normally take. Bread and milk. Couldn't get your hands on bread or milk if you tried. These things are not going to last a long time for survival. So it's interesting to see people just stock up on things that like they would normally do, not realising that's not going to sustain them. So it was good in a way to have almost a small apocalyptic run through to see what would happen when there's a food shortage or whatever. So on the plus side, you learn from that. As I say folks, I'm in this for fun, the survivalism, the prepping, because it's interesting to get skill sets. If you should ever have the unfortunate problem of having to use these skills, you're going to be miles ahead of those that haven't tried, haven't learnt and haven't taken an interest. So it's not all doom and gloom. You need to be able to have fun doing this. However, you're better having the skill sets when other people don't, because all they're going to do, as you've seen, is use up their supplies quickly and then try to turn to other people, and when that fails they'll start robbing each other. That's no way to live your life. Community and working together, on the other hand, is the right way of doing things. That may or may not happen if a serious situation happens. The government may or may not help. Anyway guys, I'm going to put this down just now, light this fire, and let's see where we go with that. This might be a long video folks, it might not. You know me, I ramble on, but on the plus side I like to give a lot of detail, things that people can learn from. So that's the plus side of listening to me rambling on. As a prepper, and not just purely a bushcrafter, I'll use anything that's available. I'll cheat. You want to call it cheating, call it cheating. Anyway, I started surviving, I started winning, using every available avenue. You want to call that cheating? Who cares? At the end of the day, surviving is surviving, whether people like it or not. Yes, I could have done the fire steel thing, I could have done the bow drill thing and all the rest of it. I'm out here just to have fun mostly today guys. Yep, that's starting nicely, let's hope it stays starting. So guys, guys and gals, what you guys been up to? How's your life been? What you been working on? Let me know what projects you're up to. Talk to me, you know, talk to me in the comments section. Well, that's starting to go quite nice. Going to be smoky one folks. A lot of wet wood in this wood. As you can see, it's kind of dark. It's actually a lot lighter out there because we're in the woods. We're shaded. But we're all good. That's starting to go quite nice. We'll get blasted with smoke. But yeah, get in contact with me folks. I've had a few people contact me, which I really appreciate. On the other hand, however, they're not really getting back to me in regards to actually meeting, talking, leave a comment, I comment back, then they're not really pursuing it. Don't be shy, guys and gals, don't be shy at all. Get in contact with me, keep it going. We can get on some form of media chat. We can actually chat face to face on camera before we meet or whatever, so that you're more comfortable. Makes sense for all of us, for safety's sake as well. Not that we're anything to worry about, we're no serial killers, are we? That being said, I like a bit of muesli once in a while. Yeah, that was terrible, I know. Oh, it's raging now, folks. So this is my fire, going good, and this is my dinner. High class, Lucozade and BLT. Can he beat it, can he beat it? Once that food is done, I've got my incense kit. Do some meditation, chilling out, man. You need that in your life, especially if you've got a stressful job, which I now have. I know I'm talking about myself a lot, guys, but there's nobody else here, so yeah, if you know me, or you think you know me, or if you don't, you know, I'm a nice guy, I'm quiet, the most placid guy you'll ever meet. I'll strongly defend myself and the people I care about, however, if they're threatened by anybody. I have the skill sets, I have the confidence, I have the know-how and the ability and the heart to do that. Anybody from the past who thinks they know me are under the mistaken impression that they know me now, because I constantly change and evolve and grow. And I take no shit. I have had the misfortune in the past of being friends with people who turned on me, sadly. Pretty sad on their side of things to do that if you're an adult. But people do that. The one thing you learn about people, especially when you're working on the doors, is that they're nice to you 1 minute, next minute they're shouting and swearing, trying to hit you in the back of the head, turning on you suddenly where they were nice 2 minutes ago, you know. And you find that out about people, that a lot of the so-called adults in this world are very childish. Their attitudes are childish, their perspective on life's childish, their actions and interactions are childish. They try to manipulate each other with childish games of playing the victim 1 minute, being a bully the next minute. All kinds of games in relationships and trying to get into clubs or whatever. It's a shame, because I don't hold anything against anybody for anything, even with all those things I've mentioned. These people that I've known in the past, that's their level of evolution they're at that point in their life. Pretty sad that 1 minute you're their best friend and buddy and they call you brother, and the next minute they turn on you, try and destroy your life out of spitefulness. It's a real shame. I forgive these people because it hurts me more than them if I don't. I'm not better than them, I'm no worse than them. I hope they realise, however, their actions and attitudes and change and grow as human beings, because that's what we're here on this planet to do. So I forgive these people. However, that doesn't mean I condone what they did, and it does not mean that I want to be friends with them again, because I certainly will not if they don't have honour or respect. Then I want nothing to do with them. I wish them well in their life, but that's just people, folks. You learn that, unfortunately. Of course, the other side of being a human being and an adult, a complete human being, is you need to be able to be a child at times and play and joke around and have fun, because otherwise you just go mad and you die too young. So that's important too, folks. Never forget to have time to muck around and play and have fun and joke. You know, at least once a day. Other times, you've got roles and responsibilities, you've got to be the adult. Certainly don't start attacking folk verbally or physically, because that's just real childish and silly. So if any of these people that I'm talking about are watching this video, I hope you understand what I'm getting at, and I forgive you, but I don't want to be your friend if you're going to be that kind of person. Anyway, that was a little bit depressing, folks. You learn things about people. That's what I'm all about, guys. I'm not perfect, I make mistakes, I've made mistakes, but I grow from it and I move on forward from it. You got to do that, you got to keep moving forward, you got to forgive other people, you got to forgive yourself, you got to realise you were just learning when you were at that stage in your life, that's where you were. Now those of you watching this thinking, what the hell is this guy talking about? I thought this was a bushcraft channel. It is a bushcraft channel, it is a survivalism prepping channel, but because it is my channel, my interests are, if you don't already know, survivalism, bushcraft, prepping, conspiracy awareness, psychic development, spiritual healing, everything, basically everything about life, apart from politics. I don't touch politics, and I don't touch sport. Anyway, martial arts included, another good thing, provided you realise why you're doing it and what you're doing. A lot of martial arts will work for self-defence, a lot won't work for self-defence, so research that, folks. Don't just think because it's a martial art it's going to work, most of them don't. Anyway, as I say, I'm into personal development and looking at the world, trying to help others to develop themselves, to heal, to let things go, to change, to evolve, to become mature, to be happy and free, to learn how to play, you know. I'm not that serious a person most of the time. When I first meet people, I'm quiet. I'm always quiet because you've got to figure out what people are like, what their personalities are like, what their sense of humour is like, whether you're going to match up with them or not, whether they're going to appreciate who and what you are, or whether they're going to dislike you because they're the opposite of you, whatever. After that point, when I know people, yeah, I open up, I talk a lot more, I joke around a lot more. So anybody who meets me first probably thinks I'm shy, and I always get that, but I'm not. I just need to know you first, figure you out. That's a lot about me and my life at the moment, guys. As I say, this year, really want to get some money saved up, start doing some bushcraft courses, outdoor survival courses. A lot of them, problem being, they're away down England, so you've got to travel down there, you've got to get the train or the bus down there. I'm going to move, I'm getting burnt with this fire here. So yeah, you got to travel down there, get accommodation or whatever. A lot of money. There is courses up here, but they're more sort of bushcraft orientated than survival orientated. Bushcraft is a great base for all your skills base for survivalism, for prepping. Because if you don't have all the kit and all you've got is what's around you, then it allows you to work with what you've got with the skills base. It's what you know and what you can do is more important than having a cool bug out bag. That being said, it's good to have a cool bug out bag. As I say, folks, when I get courses going and stuff, I do know quite a lot. I'm learning all the time, I'm getting out here and doing stuff. But it always helps to have a wee bit more professional teaching. So I'm planning to do that. But if you want to join up with me for doing these classes, you know, have a group of us go down somewhere or up somewhere to do these classes, what you normally sometimes will get is a discount. So we might all get a discount because you're providing the person who's teaching with business, with money. Sometimes they're really nice and they say, well, do you know what, we'll cut half the price off if you've got 5 or 10 guys or girls. So there's the thing, guys and girls. The other thing is, obviously, as I say, getting out here and just practicing, sharing our skills that we already have with each other from books, videos, DVDs. You can learn a lot of doing that. A lot of people are just self-taught. Yeah, I like being out here on my own at times. I also like being out here with people. So if you like the sound of that, and you like the sound of me, and you don't think I'm a raving lunatic, you know, or even if you do, come get to know me, you'll find out I'm not. I'm just a little bit off the top, a little bit out there, you could say, in a good way. But anyway, guys, this is going to be probably quite a long video. I haven't actually paused anything yet. That's a nice heat. But yeah, check out all my other videos, guys. Even the ones that you might find are hard to digest or believe or understand. You have to understand that from my perspective, I lived and experienced these things because I'm a psychic person and I'm used to seeing and experiencing strange things that most people never will. I didn't always ask for these things, it's just because my perspective of things is open. I've been able to see these things when I was, let's say, not even paying attention. When you're in more of a daydream, you're more open to see things sometimes. So don't think I'm balmy. I'm not balmy. I'm just a little bit mad. Joke. But yeah, as I say guys, check out my other videos, and I'll be posting up more videos. I haven't done this in a while. On the way here, there was a family of deer. As I was coming across the field, I disturbed them. They're that quiet, their camouflage is that amazing. Beautiful beings, beautiful. And I didn't notice they were there. They all started running around past me. So I got a little bit of film footage of that. I'll be sticking that up also guys, so check that out if you like to watch nature as well as I do. Obviously, if you're not aware of my title, I've explained before but I'll explain again. Survivalist Shaman. Survivalist because I'm a survivalist in training. Shaman because I have all the abilities of a shaman, and I've learnt about shamanism, learning about shamanism. So essentially I've been a shaman my whole life with my abilities and things I can do. I've never officially properly done the training, but I'm looking into it now. I am researching it. Plus it's just a cool title, right? So yeah, Survivalist Shaman folks. That's what my name is. Could have called myself anything else, but that seemed to click pretty well with me. I quite like it. If you don't know what shaman means, guys, it's a Siberian word for the Siberian shaman. They basically coined the expression shaman, which has got a few different translations. The one I like, which is interesting, kind of comical almost, is Skywalker, which means astral traveller, a person who can travel beyond the physical body when, you know, you're in trance or when you're sleeping, as I can do. And so Skywalker, you can see the connection there with Star Wars, eh? Kind of amusing. I just ramble on guys, but if I interest you, hopefully you'll keep watching and share this video. Or have a bit of quiet time. Look at them sparks. I'm just going to put my coat on fire, I don't watch. Yeah, this is a nice big woods in Edinburgh, folks. Anybody's welcome to use my shelter provided they don't leave litter, they don't burn it down, they don't break it, because that's disrespectful and just stupid behaviour. Cannot abide with people leaving rubbish and litter and glass everywhere. That's just disgusting. No respect. If you're out here to enjoy the environment, then give something back, you know. When this here, it's going to break down, it's going to join in with the soil, it's actually going to nourish the soil, it's not going to do any damage. I've got it in a controlled space. Any rubbish I have, I'm going to take away with me. I sometimes make a point of bringing a plastic bag with me and picking up rubbish as I go, so you leave the place better than it was. Try and undo some of the damage that some idiots have done. It's a strange thing about idiots. You understand they're less mature, they're a younger soul, whatever you want to call it, without being judgmental. But it's hard not to get angry at them. That teaches you about your own personal development. I'm a nice guy, as I say. I don't hold anything against anybody, there's no point. But I won't tolerate negative behaviour from people, and I will protect myself and people I care about, my life. And that's what martial arts is about, and that's what survivalism is about. Surviving, protecting, thriving. Taking no shit, being a good guy, harming nobody. Pretty good, I would say. But yeah, you live, you learn, you grow, you evolve, you get stronger, you get wiser, you make more stupid mistakes. You try not to make more stupid mistakes that were the same mistakes. That's life, folks. Don't know how dark this video is, hopefully not so bad. It's getting darker now. But yeah, interact with me guys and gals. Let me know what you're up to, let me know you're interested, you want to hang out or talk or... Well, that's a lot of whistling going on and shouting. A lot of dog walkers up here, guys. I don't know what's going on there. Well, that's certainly a strange addition to the video. So where are we at, guys? We're at 25 minutes so far. Holy mackerels. Right guys, well I'm not going to make this longer than half an hour. It's probably a long video of me yapping. But I just wanted to get back on here, talk to you guys, let you know where I'm at, what I'm doing. See if you're interested in getting to know me. Interesting to meet with people with the same interests, whether it be bushcraft, survivalism, martial arts, self-defense, conspiracy awareness, provided you're not completely balmy, psychic development, spiritual healing, the strange and unusual and unknown side of life. Always interesting to talk with people about things more meaningful and deep